Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Life English Conversations, your cozy place to learn real English through everyday conversation. I'm Emma.
And I'm Mark, and it is so good to be here with you today.
It really is. Mark, how are you feeling today?
Honestly, pretty good. A little sleepy this morning, but right now, talking with you, I feel much better.
Same here. I had a slow start today, but you know what? That's actually perfect, because today we're going to talk about exactly that.
That's right. Today's topic is talking about your day in English.
Yes, and this is one of my favorite topics because it's so real.
Exactly. Everything we talk about today, you actually live it every single day.
So if you're someone who wants to speak English more naturally, this episode is for you.
And if you've ever been asked, "How was your day?" and you didn't know what to say, don't worry. By the end of this conversation, you'll have so many things to say.
So relax, listen, and let's talk.
But first, why are we talking about your daily routine?
Good question, because your day is actually full of English opportunities.
Think about it. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, these are all moments you can describe in English.
And when someone asks you, what did you do today? You want to have an answer, a real answer, not just nothing much.
Right. Talking about your day is one of the most common conversations in English. With friends, with coworkers, with anyone.
So think of today's episode as practice. We're going to show you how Mark and I talk about our days, and you can use the same kind of sentences for your own life.
It's like building a little library of useful sentences. And once you have them, you can use them anytime.
Exactly. Okay, and before we dive in, let me tell you two things.
Yes. Number one, at the end of this episode, Emma will guide you through a special vocabulary section. We'll go through some important words from today, explain them clearly, and give you a chance to repeat.
So please stay until the end. That part is really helpful.
And number two, we have a free study guide for you. It's in the description below. You can download it and practice more after listening. It has comprehension questions, vocabulary exercises, and writing prompts.
Okay, now let's start. And we'll start where every day starts.
The morning.
Mornings. Oh, Mark, are you a morning person?
Absolutely not.
Me neither. My alarm goes off at 6:30, and the first thing I think is, no, not yet.
Mine rings at 7, and I always reach for the phone to press snooze.
Snooze, yes, that little button that feels like a gift.
Exactly. But finally, I sit up, I take a deep breath, and I think, okay, let's do this.
That's the moment you decide the day has started.
And then the first thing I do is go to the bathroom, wash my face with cold water.
Oh, cold water in the morning is powerful. It wakes you up immediately.
Right. Then I brush my teeth, and after that, I take a shower.
A shower in the morning changes everything. Before the shower, sleepy, slow, half asleep. After the shower, okay, I'm a person now.
Exactly that feeling. It's like a reset button.
For me, I also like to open the window in the morning, just for a few minutes. Let some fresh air in.
Oh, that's a nice habit. I should try that.
It really helps. And then, breakfast time.
Now, this is my favorite part of the morning.
What do you usually eat?
Usually something simple. Toast with peanut butter, sometimes eggs if I have more time, and always coffee.
Coffee, of course.
Without coffee, I am not ready for anything.
I understand completely. For me, it's tea. I make a big cup of tea, sit down, and just breathe for a few minutes before the day gets busy.
That sounds so peaceful.
It is. And I think that moment, just sitting quietly with a warm drink, it sets the tone for the whole day.
I love that. And listeners, notice the English we're using here. Simple, everyday sentences.
My alarm goes off, I wash my face, I take a shower, I eat breakfast, I drink coffee.
These are the building blocks. Easy words, but when you put them together, you're already telling a story.
After breakfast, it's time to get ready. And this part always feels a little rushed for me.
Same. Even when I wake up on time, somehow I'm always slightly late.
It's like time speeds up the moment you finish breakfast.
Exactly. So I get dressed quickly, check my bag, laptop, charger, earphones, water bottle, and then I do the final check.
The final check. What's yours?
Phone, keys, wallet. In that order, every single time.
Mine too. Phone, keys, wallet. It's automatic now.
Because one time, I forgot my keys. I closed the door, walked to the elevator, and realized my keys were inside.
Oh no.
I had to call my neighbor to help me. It was so embarrassing.
I did something similar. I forgot my phone at home once. I was already on the bus when I realized.
And that feeling when you realize something is wrong, it's awful.
Terrible. So now, phone, keys, wallet. No exceptions.
And then I open the door, step outside, and take a big breath of fresh air.
That moment, when you step outside and feel the morning air, that's when the day really begins.
Now comes the part that many people don't love, the commute.
The journey from home to wherever you're going. Work, school, anywhere.
How do you commute, Emma?
I take the subway, usually about 25 minutes. And you?
I walk, actually. I'm lucky my office is close, about 15 minutes on foot.
Oh, I envy that. Walking in the morning sounds wonderful.
It is on a nice day, but when it rains, not so wonderful.
The subway is not perfect either. In the morning, it can be very crowded. Sometimes I have to stand the whole way.
That's exhausting.
It is, but I use the time to listen to podcasts or music, so it feels shorter.
That's smart. I do something similar when I walk. I put in my earphones and listen to something. It makes the walk feel like me time.
Me time. I like that. A little quiet space before the day gets busy.
Exactly. And listeners, here's some useful English for this part of the day.
I take the subway, I take the bus, I walk to work. The commute takes 20 minutes.
It was crowded this morning. I stood the whole way. I listened to music on the way.
Simple sentences, but they make your story feel real and natural.
Now let's talk about the middle of the day. For most people, this means work or school.
Right, so maybe a little secret about us. Mark and I, we both work in education. We help create English learning materials.
So most of our day involves writing, planning, and lots of conversations.
And, of course, recording podcasts like this one.
Exactly. So when I arrive at work, the first thing I do is make another coffee.
Another one?
I know, but this one is the work coffee. It's different.
I understand. For me, I sit down, open my laptop, and check my messages first. See if there's anything urgent.
Same. And some mornings, there are so many messages, it can feel overwhelming.
Yes, but I have a little rule. I only respond to what's truly urgent first. The rest, later.
That's a good strategy. And then the real work begins. Writing, meetings, thinking.
And students, for you, this part of the day is class. Listening to the teacher, taking notes, asking questions.
Whether you're working or studying, describing this part of your day is great English practice.
You can say, I open my laptop. I check my messages. I have a meeting at 10. I work on a project. I study for an exam.
And then, the best part of the workday.
Lunch.
Lunch, finally.
Around noon or 1 o'clock, I usually step away from my desk. I need that break.
Me too. Even a 30-minute break makes such a difference. You come back feeling more focused.
I usually eat with my coworker, Sarah. We go to a small cafe nearby. We talk, not about work, just life.
That's important. Lunch shouldn't be about work. It should feel like a pause, a small moment of rest in the middle of everything.
Exactly. And after lunch, I like to take a short walk, just around the block. 5-10 minutes.
Fresh air and a few minutes of movement, it clears the head.
And then back to work. More writing, more planning, more thinking.
And some days everything goes smoothly. You finish tasks, things make sense, you feel productive.
And other days, not so much.
Right. And that's okay too. That's just work. That's just life.
And then, finally, the workday ends.
That moment when you close your laptop and just sit for a second.
Yes, like your body needs a moment to believe it's actually over.
I stretch, stand up, take a deep breath, and feel free.
It's a small victory every day. You did it. Another day. Done.
And then the journey home, the second commute.
Mine is usually less crowded in the evening. I get a seat on the subway. I put on some music.
And I walk home. In the evening, the streets are different, quieter, or busier, depending on the day.
I like the walk home, actually. It gives me time to decompress, to let the workday go.
What a good word. Decompress, like releasing the pressure slowly.
Exactly. And by the time I get home, I feel ready to be just me again. Not my work self, just me.
The evening is my favorite part of the day.
Really? Why?
Because it feels like the day is yours again. No deadlines, no meetings, just your own time.
I love that. For me, the first thing I do when I get home is change my clothes into something comfortable.
Yes, that's so important. Changing out of work clothes feels like taking off the workday.
And then dinner. I love cooking. Not complicated things, simple things. Soup, pasta, rice.
Cooking can be so calming after a long day.
It can. You're focused on the task, but your mind is relaxed. It's almost meditative.
For me, dinner is also about connection. I eat with my family. We talk about our days. We laugh.
That sounds really nice, Mark.
It is. It's one of those things I genuinely look forward to, even on hard days.
And after dinner, what do you do?
Depends on the day. Sometimes I read, sometimes I go for a short evening walk, sometimes I just watch something on TV.
I like to call a friend or my sister, just to talk, check in.
That's really important, staying connected.
And sometimes, like tonight, we record the podcast.
Yes, our evening project, something we both genuinely love.
And listeners, this part of the day is easy to describe too. I cook dinner, I eat with my family, I read a book, I call a friend, I watch TV.
Simple words, but they tell your story. And finally, the end of the day, the night.
The best part, in a way, when everything slows down.
I usually take a shower before bed. It helps me relax and sleep better.
Same. A warm shower at night is so different from a morning shower. It's not about waking up, it's about letting go.
And then I get into comfortable clothes, lie down, and read a few pages of a book.
I do something similar, but I also have a bad habit.
Let me guess. Your phone.
My phone. Yes. I tell myself just 5 minutes and then
20 minutes.
30 sometimes. I know it's bad, but the content is so interesting.
I know that problem very well.
But I'm trying to put the phone away earlier because I sleep so much better when I do.
Me too. And I find that if I end the day quietly, no phone, no TV, I wake up the next morning feeling much more rested.
That's real. And I like to think just briefly about one good thing from the day. One small moment that was nice.
That's a beautiful habit, Emma.
It just helps me end the day with a good feeling. Even on hard days, there's always something small.
And then, sleep.
And then sleep. Usually around 11.
And listeners, hear how simple this is. I take a shower. I put on comfortable clothes. I read. I go to bed. I sleep at 11.
Your daily life from morning to night in simple, natural English.
Now, we want to help you even more, so Emma is going to take you through a vocabulary section.
Yes, I'll take some of the most important words from today's conversation, explain what they mean, give you a good example, and then you'll have a chance to repeat after me. Ready? Let's go. Hi everyone, it's Emma. Let's go through some words from today's conversation together. I'll say each word, tell you what it means, give you an example, and then you repeat after me. Ready? Let's start. Snooze, meaning to press a button that stops your alarm for a few more minutes, so you can sleep a little longer. Example, I pressed snooze 3 times this morning. I really didn't want to wake up. Repeat after me. Snooze, snooze, snooze. Refresh, meaning to make something feel new, clean, or energized again. Example, a short walk after lunch helps me refresh my mind before going back to work. Repeat after me. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Commute, meaning the regular trip from your home to work or school and back again. Example, my commute takes about 25 minutes by subway every morning. Repeat after me. Commute, commute, commute. Crowded, meaning a place that is very full of people with not much space. Example, the subway was so crowded this morning that I had to stand the whole way. Repeat after me. Crowded, crowded, crowded. Exhausting, meaning something that makes you feel very, very tired, mentally or physically. Example, standing on a crowded bus for 30 minutes every morning is exhausting. Repeat after me. Exhausting, exhausting, exhausting. Overwhelmed, meaning a feeling that something is too much, too many tasks, too much stress, too many emotions. Example, when I opened my inbox and saw 50 new emails, I felt completely overwhelmed. Repeat after me. Overwhelmed, overwhelmed, overwhelmed. Productive, meaning when you finish a lot of useful work in a short time, you feel efficient and satisfied. Example, I had a really productive afternoon. I finished 3 tasks I had been putting off. Repeat after me. Productive, productive, productive. Decompress, meaning to relax and release stress after a busy or difficult time. Example, I like to take a slow walk home to decompress after a long day at work. Repeat after me. Decompress, decompress, decompress. Meditative, meaning something that feels calm and peaceful, like a quiet, focused activity. Example, for me, cooking dinner is almost meditative. It's quiet, and I don't think about work. Repeat after me. Meditative, meditative, meditative. Rested, meaning feeling refreshed and full of energy after sleeping or relaxing well. Example, I went to bed early last night and woke up feeling completely rested. Repeat after me. Rested, rested, rested. Wonderful. You've just learned 10 words from today's conversation. Now try this. Pick 2 or 3 of these words and use them in a sentence about your own day. That's how you make new words yours. I'll be back in just a moment with Mark for our outro.
And we're back. Emma, that was so helpful. Thank you.
Of course, I love that part.
And to everyone listening, great work today. You sat with us for almost 20 minutes and you listened to real, natural English conversation.
That is not a small thing. Every minute of listening builds your English, even if you don't realize it.
So here's our challenge for you today. After this episode, write 5 sentences about your own day in English. 5 simple sentences.
It can be, I woke up at 7, I had coffee, I went to work, I ate lunch, I came home. 5 sentences. That's it.
And if you want more practice, don't forget the free study guide in the description. Download it, do the exercises, and you will remember today's vocabulary much better.
And come back tomorrow. We have so many more conversations waiting for you.
From Mark
And Emma.
See you next time on Real Life English Conversations.
Bye for now.